a lot of guys like Nicolas Pepe, they ain't even had a pre-season. So the fact that a lot of youngsters came in that have been playing in pre-season, have been playing really well and did so well, I was very happy.
Yeah, blood, we come away with the 3 points, clean sheet. First game of the season, you can't really ask for no more. About my blood clot young getting a goal as well. You get me?
To start your season, especially where we both are as a club, where we've got strong feelings towards our owners, it's a massive 3 points to begin with, because if you don't get the 3 points, that's when the tide can turn. Although the tide has started in your case because you lot had the boycott today and you lot had the massive protest beforehand, so I feel for you guys.
I call it on the strength because these are the lads that have been playing in pre-season, so there's some kind of understanding, and a lot of the new players then came in the second half, so you won't really call it on the strength. Yes, I know a few of them are not the first choice, but I think it's still a full strength side, and they did well. I'm happy with the result. You guys didn't really create so many chances. I expected more from someone like Almiron, but he was diving, had to use less dives. And
it was a blatant dive.
Yeah, you're too talented for that. Actually, from where we were watching, you know, in Newcastle, you guys keep us in heaven. You know, I thought that it was a pen when Xhaka did this. But overall, I think we really played well. I think we just nicked it. We just deserved the victory.
We have, you know, I mean, we were kind of in a similar position to you guys at the start of the summer, and this is why I can really understand all the protests and that. And I think we could have been on the verge of that had we not have had such a good window, because when I was over in the States for our pre-season, the vibes from the fans was like really, really against the owners. And then the owners came out and they spoke to the fans and they said, listen, we are working on some good signings. We don't, you know, everybody's talking about this limited budget we've got, but that really annoyed the fans. And we are, you know, we're going to get you excited with some signings. And none of us believed them. None of us. But they actually delivered on what they said. They, you know, whether they work out or not the signings, they are exciting. You know, I am excited to see Pepe and these guys, and I can see what they're trying to do with the money that they had.
We've been playing that set of players through pre-season. So Emery's gone with what he knows from pre-season. Obviously the new boys that are coming, they ain't had a lot of time to play. Them man, they ain't fit. Obviously Lacquer as well, slight injury. You get me? So they didn't want to risk him, and then we got through it still.
Maxim,
yep,
he's good. He's good. He just needs to gel, just a few more games, and then you see more of him. But he troubled us a little bit too, and you know, there was this shot that he took that I felt he should have passed it a little bit, but he shows confidence that he can take on the shot. So
reminds you?
No, I think Amram reminds me of Ben Arfa.
Does he?
Yeah, because when he can be direct, and he's got the trickery as well. So he reminds me of Halton Ben Arfa. But Maxim is a direct player. I'm sure he'll come good.
In my opinion, yeah.
Get violent? As bad as that?
In my opinion, yeah, and I know a lot of people are going to slate me for that, but I was very vocal against Kroenke too, and I don't want to say led, but I was very vocal about holding a kit launch protest in the summer when the Adidas did their big launch at Arsenal and whatnot, and I did do it in the end. Numbers weren't massive, but what I found was even initiating that was difficult, because the in-house, other Arsenal fans judging you, critiquing you, and thinking you're doing it for one reason or another, they will bring you down themselves. Your own fans will bring you down themselves. So I believe, if you believe so passionately about an issue, and clubs like Newcastle, clubs like Arsenal, United, even Tottenham, we've got the old school type of fans, as well as the new school. We've got the old school. We're not a Man City. We've got fans that football is the be-all and end-all. It's what we wake up and live for. So sometimes you do have to go to extremes, I'll be honest.
So we sort of, at a time, our fans came out and said, we want you to show us that you care. Yeah. And I think they kind of showed that they cared with what they did. Now, I don't think Mike Ashley's done that, you know what I mean? I think
Is that what he has to do? How can you fix this?
I think the way to fix, if you're going to stay at the club, if you're saying, right, I can't sell it, then what he's got to do, he's got to show the ordinary Newcastle fans that he cares. Do you care about Newcastle? Or is it only, because if fans just look on it and they just think all you're here for is just the money, they're never ever gonna be behind him, even if he comes here and he spends £500 million. They've done it at United.
We've done well, blood. You understand? I personally think we probably I think we had the best window out of any club when you check the level, blood, because we went and addressed what we needed to address. You understand? We got a centre back in David Luiz, even Saliba. When he comes in next season, that's when man they're going to see. You understand? That's when you're going to see a proper, solid centre back pairing of probably him and Holden.
I think he played against us in the friendly against Saint-Etienne.
Yeah, he played at Saint-Etienne, and I had my young G, Romes, because he lives up here, and he was watching the game. He come to see it, and he said that, yo, Saliba look good, blood. You understand? He's only 18, bro. You get me? He's like, you understand? Tierney as well, you get me?
Yeah, we have, which is surprising, you know, the room 45 million, and all of a sudden we are signing 6 players, so where's the money coming from? I don't know, but it shows that the structure has changed. Raul is in charge now, and he knows the market, and he knows his business, he knows his owners, so he's gone there and done the business, and we are really happy. Probably should have strengthened more at the defense, but with Luis coming in, that's
David Luiz the answer?
It's not really the answer, but for now we need leadership because we lost our captain, Koscielny. He would have brought leadership. I remember Chambers, Mavropanos, they are still growing. Holding is still there. They are still coming out. They need leaders to guide them as well. So I can understand the signing. It makes sense. I mean, people talk about Luis and mistakes. He has only made 3 mistakes leading to goals in his entire career in the Premiership. So
I did expect Rafa Benitez to eventually, I did expect that headline to eventually come up that he's parted ways, because I think he was at loggerheads with Mike Ashley, like everyone seems to be. And I think Steve Bruce coming in, obviously with his history, it wasn't the best appointment to make. It didn't seem sensible at all, especially with the feelings towards the owner as they were beforehand. It just seemed to add fuel to the fire. And if I was a Newcastle fan, I'd look at it like, are you taking the piss? Did you do that to show that you're in charge and you're flexing your muscles and you don't really give a shit what the fans think?
They spent loads of money, they still hate the owners, right? But if you show that you care, so, you know, even if you say to yourself, you know what, I'm really busy, I've got all my other business to run, but I'm going to put in place some proper people to run this club, and the people start to see that there's a plan and all that, then those fans might turn and start getting behind, maybe not behind Ashley, but start saying, all right, fair enough, we're going to give you a chance. But if he doesn't do that, I think it's gonna get worse here. And I think, to be fair to our owners, they kind of did this step 1 for them. It's not over for them yet, but I think step 1 they passed in the summer because they kind of proved to a lot of the fans that they cared. And so that's why you saw Arsenal fans coming here today. When I was chatting to them before the game, they're all really enthusiastic, looking forward to the season, because they're like, we can see what there's a little plan to this now.
Hopefully, you understand? I think we've got a top 4 squad. You get me? I think the squad that is there is capable of getting top 4. I think last season, we have to be real, they weren't a top 4 squad. That's why we bottled it in the end. This year, I think we've got that little push to get us over the line. Like man like Pepe, there's enough firepower, blood. But when you check the level, when you look at the bench, yeah, you got Laka on the bench, you had Pepe on the bench, you had Torreira, you had Martinelli, Ozil in the squad. You get me?
What do you make of that? What do you make of that safety concerns?
It's mad, you get me? Because he's a footballer, you understand? And if he don't feel safe to kick a ball on a pitch, it's mad. You get, well, obviously, it's just mad. Like,
who's going to drop out and not qualify for the Champions League?
Man United and maybe Tottenham.
Tottenham? Ooh, why?
No, Man United and Chelsea.
Oh, you changed your mind because that's because you're on camera?
No. Man United and Chelsea. No, I'm looking at his strengthening, and I mean, Man United, they've really got nothing in front. Greenwood is a fantastic player, but he'll need time. But, Rashford, he's an international player, yeah, but will he score double figures? I don't think so.
Really?
So yeah, I think they might struggle, and they need even strengthening in midfield as well. They lost someone like Herrera. My best player, I mean, obviously you watch other teams. For me, Herrera was the best Man United player, and they lost him and they replaced him. So then you have Chelsea, they didn't strengthen at all. They need to wait for someone like Hudson or Doy to get fit to play. So I think personally, I think it's between Man United and Chelsea.
Newcastle are a massive club with a massive fan base, and you lot do deserve a lot more. I know Arsenal have been in trouble for a long time. In the last decade, we've been ran wrongly. But we've still been up where you can make an argument for a decent season. Whereas Newcastle fans, you know, like I said at the beginning of the interview, I do feel for you guys, honestly. Yeah.
Right, so I think that's what needs to happen here, but I don't know, he's a pretty stubborn guy from what I've seen, you know what I mean, the way he runs his businesses, the way he does things. He obviously, I mean, I've never seen somebody who could like take that much grief. And really doesn't care. Yeah, so and that's what I'm saying, if you don't care, if fans think you don't care, you're never going to win them over, right? Yeah. So, That's that would be what I'd be saying to him. Either show you care or sell it.
Bring it up because the other club.
Who, Nando's?
We play them in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, do them, bro.
I will try. Are they going to drop out the top 4?
Honestly, no.
Who's going to drop out?
Chelsea.
For the Lampard effect.
It's not even the Lampard effect. Transfer ban. Lost Hazard. No firepower. Defence is going to be shaky. You understand? The midfield. It's only really can't they? You get me? You can't really. You look at that Chelsea team. There's not really no threat in there. Chelsea are like us last season. You understand? Yeah. I think United will finish 5th. And I think Chelsea will get 6th. But I think we'll get 4th. I think we'll get 4th. Hopefully we can push Tottenham and get 3rd. But 4th, I think we got that in the bag. Hopefully I don't get memed again. Yeah. Because I'll put my neck on the line for you, man. Yeah. Don't mess up this time, blood. Yeah.
Surprised what happened with Benitez, but I mean, you just have to back your team. You know, I'm a protagonist of backing your team. I don't personally do walkouts. I mean, I know you can understand. Yeah, that's what I don't do boycotts. Never. I've never done boycotts. No, I've never done. Even when they were doing their Wenger out, this, that, I never joined because you need to respect the person. That's number 1. And number 2, I mean, look at the way we did it now. I'm not saying that the we care do you letter. I don't know. Yeah. Obviously, things are happening behind the scenes. I'm not saying that prepared, but you saw how respectful it was. Yeah. And he responded. If we were protesting, they won't respond. Sometimes you need to come at some level, make it intellectual and say, yo. And there will be a way, if I tell you to, I don't know if I can swear on camera, to fuck off. You're going to be angry. You might not even talk to me. We're going to fight. If I tell you, man, excuse me, you know, you say, why do you want the conversation starts? Maybe you should copy that style.
Yeah, I'd say what everyone's saying, we've done the best out of all the Premier League clubs. I'd say we're up there with Tottenham. I think they've done some very good business this summer, dude. Tottenham. At the end of the day, I'm a realistic fan, and I look at things from like the bigger picture. Do you know what I mean? And Tottenham did do some very good business, and they was close to sealing Dybala as well. And if they got that done, we'd be looking at maybe a top 3 with the other 3 clubs fighting for the 4th spot. Whereas Tottenham's business and our business combined, I think we've got a very good shout for top 4 position. We was only 1 point off it last year, and I look at our club, and like you said, we played not a full strength side today, and we've got a lot of firepower on the bench that we didn't bring on. Lacazette didn't even get a minute today. Joe Willock, who started, who we didn't expect to get a game, was very impressive out there, one of our top performers in the first half. But it was on the knife edge. There was moments where you could have taken the lead. Leno made a couple of good stops, and I just believe whoever took the lead in that match would have went on to win it.
Oh, I think the top 4 is going to be. I think it would be. I saw City yesterday, and they looked like a machine. So Liverpool, you know, I think Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool are going to have it as easy as they did last year. But I still think it's so hard to beat at Anfield that they're going to be up there. So I think them second. I think begrudgingly I've got to say Spurs are going to be up there because yeah, I'm not going to say it again. So you say Sunderland, you know what I mean? Right, so they'll be up there somewhere. They'll probably be in the top 4. And I think Man United and Chelsea. But United have strengthened their defence, and I don't think a lot of people are writing United off. I don't think they're going to be as bad as everyone says, but I just think that we might be a bit better than them. So
yeah, man, I feel sad for you. I feel sad for you, man. And I said to you, man, if you lose Rafa, boy, you're in problems. You get me? And I think you're in problems this year still. Like, I think you should have started that guy, that number 10. When he came on, blood, he's rapid, fam.
Saint-Maximin.
Yeah, him. I think he looks like, you understand? He looks alright, but he's got a little bit of flair. He's quick, he's strong, he's direct. Yeah. You understand? That brother you started, I was like, bro, what's this brother doing? Like, you understand? Somebody was just there chilling. You understand? He could have just been there by himself. We could have played Mustafi today, blood. You understand? Only if my man was on the bench. If you like, you see the starting 11 you played with that number 9 up top. Mustafi could have played today. That other brother, nah, he's on bit still. He has to start for you.
We didn't think that Kroenke would come and talk to the fans until Josh did that video, whatever, and said no, be excited. So there was a letter. It was published in all the dailies. So there's no way you wouldn't have seen it. You understand? And it's a bit intellectual. It's not insulting, because what you have with protests is they will say, fuck off of my club. That is insulting. So I'm gonna be like, okay, come push me. I'm a businessman. I'm here to make money. That is the truth. He's there to make money. You have to. I like to think both ways. I can think as a fan, and I'm thinking, okay, what's this guy thinking? What's his reasons behind it? I know he's a businessman. Okay, is there a way we can go around it? Some people have egos. If I'm abusing you now, you want to talk to me. Would you?
It's difficult because football's turned to money, and the government, what they care about is money. I've got very strong political views, and it just falls.
Tell me them.
Listen, this is what they want. They want the money. They don't really give a toss about the lower class people, and really and truly, football fans they look at as lower class, or the bottom of the scale. It's not really a sport where they look at where it's tennis or Formula One, where the fans are a bit more prestige, and they might look at football. Obviously, football had the hooliganism of the past, and football have the hardcore fans that we are. The government, I think they're happy with the way things are going. I think football is making more and more money for them every season, so I don't think they're going to intervene. I believe that if there's more cases like West Ham, that's when they might pipe up and think, shit's getting out of control a bit, maybe we do need to step in and make some action. But that's a massive thing for fans to do. I can't ask anyone to run onto the pitch for my cause. It has to be something that, you know, a core majority of the fan base believe in for it to really work, and getting the fans united in this day and age is very difficult.
I don't think he'll get relegated. Robbie asked me for my relegation thing still. He asked me still, and I said that I said Brighton. I don't even care. I don't even care if they won 3-0 yesterday. You understand? Because I remember Huddersfield won 3-0 their first game, and then they went down the same way. You understand? I think Brighton will go down. I think Sheffield United and Villa will stay up. Who's the other one? Who else came up?
Who else?
Norwich will go down as well.
We play that next week.
Yeah, Norwich are going down, bro. They're going down.
But if I say, okay, please, can you do this? You might be listening, okay. You know, that's why when you have a mistress or a girlfriend, your girlfriend will tell you, oh, fucking buy this for her. They'll tell you, oh, you know, my brother needs to go to school, you know, be robbing or something. You're like, yeah, baby, I'll transfer the money to you, no problem. But if the girl say, no, pay this money for my brother, he's not going to do it. So I think you need to think tactics a little bit. That's what I think.